Hi, it's Megan Folsom, and this week we're going to talk about phonemic awareness and its impact on your ability to learn to read. So phonemic awareness is one of the pillars of reading that was talked about. It's also one of the, what do they call them? Types or components of the Orton-Gillingham approach. I know it's really important in that as well. And it ties into like science of reading, all those things. So phonemic awareness is like one of the very first things that you need to know to learn how to read. I know that a lot of people, maybe before science of reading became a thing, didn't really place much or as much stock into phonemic awareness. I know when I took the OG level 1 class this summer for my corporation, they talked about how to, like, basically people of my generation, like that went to school in the 90s, were taught how to whole word read, or whole language, I think she called it, and they didn't, like, I never learned phonics until I started teaching, or like how to use phonics or phonemic awareness or anything like that. And I was like, none of this makes sense. Even when I started teaching it, like, none of this makes sense. And now everything makes a whole lot more sense, and it's a whole lot easier to teach when you understand why the words are saying, or the sounds are making the words, like, so I know that it's like, basically you need to know phonemes, the smallest bit of sound, to be able to build even digraphs and trigraphs and things like that, and start blending. I also have been doing a lot of research lately, just on my own, because I teach intense special needs, very low cognitively, tons of nonverbal. So I've been doing a lot of research about, like, how to teach phonemic awareness when you aren't nonverbal, like how to get them to recognize the correlation if they can't tell me with their voice that they recognize the correlation. So I'm doing a lot in my class around that right now. Or, like, I'll say sound and have them, like, have a choice, a field of two, to, like, hold up whichever one, but then they even know that it's a choice between those two. So I want to figure out how to, like, not give them a field of too many, but have them be able to tell me the letter, because my ones that are nonverbal also struggle with writing, so I can't just be like, write the letter that I'm saying, because they also struggle with writing. So I'm doing a lot of research into that right now, and some of my nonverbal kids can read, and I know they can read because I can put a card in front of them and they can find a picture, or like, I can put the word bird and they can find a picture of a bird, so I know they know how to read. So, like, trying to figure out how they're doing that. And so I've been doing, like I said, a lot of research, and have started to find out that as long as, like, even if they know the letter sounds, like the 26 letter sounds, or 44 if you were talking about the long and the short and all that, but even if they know those, they still might not be able to read necessarily, because they don't know how to blend the letter sounds. So doing a lot of the blending drills, especially with, like, nonsense word blending, just so that they can get the letter sounds down. But I saw something this weekend actually that said that as long as they can isolate the beginning sound of words, they can start to learn to read, because then they start to understand that the beginning sound, like, turns into the rest of the word. So that was a lot to say, that phonemic awareness is important, and something that I really actually have been doing a lot of research in independently before this class even started, to help get my my low kiddos the ability to read, because it's important. So that's my diary for this week. Thanks. Bye.